Hey guys, so this is my final presentation. Chris's final presentation by me, Chris Durnell. I didn't think I'm supposed to have this slide in here, but I put it in here anyway because I wasn't sure. So investigation slide. These were my three options for helping out the community. I sent this over to Mr. Holmes, and I think I already explained to you guys in class, but I'll just go over it really quick. So these were my three options. I could be an older brother to somebody. I could be a mentor to them and help them go down the right path in life. I can spend time with them and take them to places and just have fun and just have a fun time. It would help him by teaching him to do the right things even in hard situations. Number two, I could run a drive for women's products. I could give away free feminine products to homeless women or women in need. I would learn a lot and gain a lot of knowledge about homelessness and female issues. I don't know if issues is the right word, but that's what Mr. Holmes used, so I just copied him. I could spend time at elderly homes and get to know the people and talk with them about life. I feel like I could learn a lot about different people and different generations. All right, planning process. I chose to go with the Big Brother project. I chose this one because I feel like I could make a big impact on somebody's life. I could become someone's friend and help them out with life issues and schoolwork as well. I will complete this over a course of a few days and hopefully become somebody's lifetime friend and be someone they can lean on. So basically, I just want to be there for somebody that's younger than me. Um, and I'll go into more detail on that in a minute, but my service supervisor will be my sister Ali. She will help me with him and also help take pictures and such. I have known my sister her entire life, and we have a close relationship, and I trust her to help me with this project to the best of her ability. She will push me to do my best work on this assignment. I chose to do this project with the local neighbor kid Dylan. He usually plays outside alone and is quite lonely. I decided he would be a good option because he is close and I don't know him well, and he would be the perfect person to see what's up. Alright, and then action stage. Oh, so Dylan has lived next door to me for quite a while now. I've probably only talked to him twice ever. Just like saying hi and stuff or talking about some random things, because he's only 12 years old. So, he just got into middle school, so I felt like this would be a good project to do because I know I struggled a lot in middle school. So, so I just wanted to get to know him and see if maybe he struggles or if there's anything I can help him out with. So, action. I have my little table here. For Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. We hung out literally 5 days in a row. I feel like it was best to do it all in a row because then we could get closer. We could get closer if we hang out every single day. So on Friday, we hung out most of the day after he got out of school and played basketball and some other outdoor games. We talked about why he is usually outside playing alone instead of with friends. He told me that he doesn't really have any friends and sometimes he likes being alone because it gives him time to think. I told him that he can always hang with me if I'm not busy. Saturday. There was a big storm, so we stayed inside and played video games and talked for an hour. We talked about what his favorite things to do were and how he really liked playing video games and getting good at video games. He also said he wasn't doing very good in school. I asked him if that was maybe because he played video games too much, and he said probably and laughed. And then on Sunday, this day, the reason we hung out at 3 every day is because that's when his mom like lets him hang out for some reason. Like she wants him there in the morning, like spending time with family and stuff like that, even on the weekends for some reason. So I just respected that. And then I left at 4 because I was going out with friends on Saturday. That's why we only spent an hour. On Friday we spent the whole day together after he got out of school. So that was a really good day. And then it says verified by Allie and Dylan's mom, Tracy. Tracy is like a super nice lady. I mean, she's kind of strict with things, which I think is good because I think that's what Dylan needs. But she's a very nice lady, and it's actually a stepmom. Because his real mom had some problems, so he came to live with his dad and his stepmom. So that's why it says Tracy up there, and then so continuing on. All right, Sunday. This day I suggested some changes that maybe he could make to improve. I told him that I also play video games a lot and it can interfere with my school, but I had to balance that out because school is very important for his future. It took some convincing, but he finally gave in, and I helped him work on some math homework that he was having trouble with. I related it to things that he likes, like video games, and he seemed to get the concepts better. So this was super cool because he didn't really understand his times tables that much, and I was really trying to help him with times tables and fractions. So like I related it to video games, so I was like, I don't know if any of you guys play Fortnite, but that's like his favorite game. So I would tell him like about players in a lobby. So if you have like 80 players in a lobby out of 100 players maximum, like, what percentage is that? Because we were working on percentages and fractions as well. And he kind of got that better. Better if I put it that way. I don't know why, but that's what helped me in math. If my mom or whatever related it to things that I liked, I usually got it better. So I tried to do that with him, and it worked. So I thought that was super cool. All right, Monday. And he had some weekend homework that I was helping him with on Sunday. That's why we're doing homework on Sunday. All right. This day, he told me he did really good on his math assignment and asked if I could help him out more in the future. And I told him, of course. This is when we started getting closer. We started going places to do fun things like the skate park, where he would ride his scooter and I would ride my skateboard, with his mother's permission, of course. We went and he fell a couple of times, but so did I, and he would just bust up laughing when I fell. We really had a fun time at the skate park that day. We came back to his house after the skate park, and I helped with a little school before I had to go. But I know that he got at least half of the problems correct before I left. Oh, whoops. And then Tuesday. This day I told him that if he ever needs help with anything or ever has any questions about anything, that I will always be here to talk with him and help him. We finished all of his homework this day and then played Fortnite. We also stopped for a bit because he wanted to go play with his dog Jax, which is a Doberman Pinscher. It's like a red-haired dog. It's super cool. Super nice dog. Anyway, I learned a lot about Dylan these past days, and I hope to get to know him more and more over the years. Reflection, the what. What happened with my project was that I helped Dylan to make some goals to help him with school and his attitude toward authority. We made progress by the end of it all, and it all went quite well. I helped him with his homework and got close to him by doing things that he likes to do. Reflection, the so what. This project went way better than I had thought it was going to. I thought that Dylan wouldn't want to hang out with me and I would have to find a different topic. It all went very good, and I got very close with Dylan, and he told me things that only friends tell each other. We got into some deeper conversations, and I tried to help him with these things. A lot of the things that Dylan is struggling with in middle school, I dealt with too, so this got me kind of emotional when I heard him talking about the things that he struggles with. I just told him I've been where he's at, and it will get harder but better in a way as well, because you will learn. So that one was big for me because it's all about learning in every situation that you have, even if it's bad or good. Because if you don't learn from what you do wrong or what you do good, then there's no point in doing it at all, in my opinion. But that's just me. The reason I chose Dylan for this project is because he is at the age where I struggled a lot, and a lot of people have struggled as well in their lives, which is middle school. Dylan tells me about how sometimes he gets bullied and how people at his school punch others in the face just because they think it's funny. And I know what he's talking about. This made me almost want to cry because the way that younger people treat others, and it just hurts my soul. I really liked how open Dylan was with me and shared his personal experiences without much hesitation. His family doesn't really talk to him about these things, and I think that it is very important to have someone, and that's why I wanted to be there for him. I have learned that the problems that I had in middle school are still very real today, and not that much has changed. Middle school is going to be a hard time for Dylan, but it's important that he will always have someone to vent or talk to that has been through it to help him out. Then now what? Dylan and I live very close to each other, and I never really hung out or talked until now because of the age difference, because he's only 12 years old, I think. I really don't think I could stop talking to Dylan because of all I have learned, and this will definitely be a lifetime thing unless one of us moves or something, but even then, I could still stay in contact with him. He is such a cool kid, and I will be spending as much time as I can with him to help him out. He lives with his dad and his stepmom because there were some real problems with his real mom that the state had to deal with. He really hasn't had the best childhood, and now he's in middle school, and some kids might pick on him for things that have happened in the past, and I just couldn't leave him to deal with that on his own. I plan on keeping in close contact with Dylan. So these are some pictures of us. This is us playing Fortnite. This is Dylan. He was super happy because I gave him a fidget spinner. I went to the store and bought him like a Batman fidget spinner because Batman's his favorite superhero. So I bought him a Batman fidget spinner. He thought that was super cool. This is us skating. This is us playing video games and some more of us skating. See, I didn't really even think about pictures when I was doing this until later. So that's why I only have like a few pictures. I didn't get pictures of us at the skate park. I didn't even think about that. I only thought about it once we got home. And then us playing video games, I was like, oh, quick snap. So that was that. And that's my presentation. There's a lot more that me and Dylan talked about that was like deeper that I don't know if he'd necessarily want me sharing with you guys, but I honestly think I might ask his permission, and then if he says it's okay, I might talk with you guys about it, because it was some really deep stuff that that I thought it was cool that he shared it with me, but definitely not cool that it happened to him. So you might see some of that in the future. But yeah, this has been my presentation, and thank you, Mr. Holmes, for giving me an opportunity to do this even though my power was out, which was very disappointing to me. I literally wanted to cry. But yeah, thank you guys.